My wife and I just finished leading our second marriage small group this year. And at the last meeting, one of the couples turned to us with this sincere expression on their face and said, "Thank you so much. This has been great and it's helping." Now, that same couple had been very discouraged just a few weeks before. So was everything in their marriage perfect? Well, of course not. But they had made significant progress in rebuilding their relationship. And this same comment was echoed by other couples in the group. So you can have an impact on people's lives, and a small group is a great way to do it. So here's 5 tips on leading a marriage small group. Tip 1, promote it right. I've written on this in the past, and you might want to check out my post on 5 tips to promote your marriage. But just quickly, let me give you those tips again. Aim the content at couples in distress, and couples that are in a healthy place will get value. The second one is don't call it marriage mentoring, call it a class. Put a session limit on it. Get the men, and pastors refer couples. It will be successful pastors when you're involved. Tip 2 is emphasize safety. One of the first things that we do is ask the group to keep what is shared confidential. In fact, we require that they commit to this, and I'll usually go around the group and I'll look for assent. We spend a lot of time emphasizing safety. We want the group to be a safe place. We talk about how valuable it is to have a place to talk about your struggles. Talking about marriage issues in an honest way is a rare thing. I mean, where else can you do this? It means that as leaders, we need to be safe people. So what type of reactions would you like someone to have if you were going to share something, maybe even something sensitive? Well, we model acceptance. We listen and validate. We honor their thoughts and feelings. When we hear someone confess to a big sin, we say, thanks for being open. We don't judge. We don't demand they change. They need to decide for themselves to change. Tip 3, it's explain that it's okay to struggle. This is a big point that I'll explain to the group. Most marriages go through a challenging time. It's just a fact. Many couples are struggling, and there's nothing to be ashamed about. Many people are embarrassed and shamed, or they feel that they're failing. We want people to be real and get healed. We can more easily heal when we're honest about it. Tip 4, admit different couples are in different spots. One of the toughest groups to lead is a mixed group. This is a group where couples come with different levels of marriage satisfaction. I think about one group that we led, and this was a small group that had already been in existence. They'd been meeting as a Bible study for a while, and they asked us to come in and lead the group using our online material. And it was made up of a mixture of pre-married couples, newly married couples, and couples that had been married for up to 7 years. This was a tough group. The pre-married and newly married couples were very optimistic, and I suspect that there was a couple there that was really struggling, but they never opened up. I've learned there's 3 types of couples. There's the date night couple, and some couples are there because it's like a date night, and they're investing in their relationship and they're being proactive, and that's great. There's the rising problems couple, and some couples come because they know that they have issues. Well, correction. It may be that one person thinks they have issues. The couple may not agree that there are problems. And then there's the last chance couples. Some couples come because this is the last chance before divorce. One of them may have already decided they want a divorce, and they're coming to the class as a way to prove to someone else that they tried. And we've had couples that have already hired lawyers and have already negotiated their divorce. After that poor experience that I mentioned with the mixed group, I changed my approach. And right up front, when I know there are couples with different levels of marriage satisfaction, or even when I don't know it, I just acknowledge it. And I explain there's 3 types of couples that we've met. And I'll say, look, I don't know where this group is at, but I want everyone here to find value in the course. But I am particularly interested in those that are struggling. In my experience is that happy couples can struggle too. But the happy couples can cause the unhappy couple to feel shame and to stay quiet. But I say I'm going to aim most of our questions at helping people with the tough stuff. I want people to be real. Tip 5 is to leverage the couple insight reports. If you're using our online material, you'll receive a couple report for each of the sessions. And the customized insight into the report allows us to focus the discussion on the areas of greatest need. And we never reveal a couple's answers to the group. That wouldn't be creating a safe environment. We leave it up to the couple to decide what to share. But we do use the couple insight reports to plan what questions we want to ask. If we find that most of the couples are struggling in a certain area, we will spend a great deal of time asking questions and generating discussion about those concepts. So we follow the questions in the report and we use those as a guide. We also suggest that the couples talk through the questions on their own. And so we've had many couples report back that the questions generated great discussion at home. So let me give you those 5 tips again. Promote it right, emphasize safety, explain that it's okay to struggle, admit different couples are in different spots, and leverage the couple insight reports.